Ethiopia just announced it will open its economy to foreign investors and shift to a market-based exchange rate, effectively floating the birr against the dollar. Here's why this matters, right? So Ethiopia has always been a symbol of independence in Africa because it was never colonized long term, despite a brief Italian occupation in, was it the 1930s? Yeah. For decades, the government kept banks, telcos, and state companies closed to outsiders. Now the door is open. On paper, it means billions in new investment, more jobs, faster tech, and better roads. And it's a fair argument to say that national pride doesn't put food on the table. Jobs and infrastructure do matter. It's easy for us as outsiders to judge and ask, why now? But for many young Ethiopians, foreign investment feels less like colonization and more like survival. However, floating the currency is risky. Some economists have suggested that it could actually worsen inflation because imports get more expensive. Inflation has been around 25 to 30% in recent years. That's now easing towards the low teens. Sorry, I can't think today. For most families, this isn't theory. It's the price of bread tomorrow. Support will say reforms are unlocking over $10 billion from the IMF and World Bank, boosting reserves. The danger is that once foreign firms control key industries, Ethiopia could lose the independence that makes it stand out. We've seen cautionary lessons before. Ghana opened to lenders in their 80s, took the quick money, and later struggled with debt. But look at China. It welcomed foreign companies, yet capped ownership and built strong local industries first. That's why it kept control whilst growing into a global power. Kenya and Nigeria also liberalized banks and telcos years ago. They faced shocks, but still kept decision-making power to some degree. And here's the contrast. While Ethiopia opens up, countries like Burkina Faso are going the other way, cutting ties with old powers and pushing for more self-reliance. Africa's split between taking the money and shutting the door. If I was advising the government here, I'd say open the door if you really, really must, but don't give away the keys. Cap foreign ownership, protect the banks, and make sure that foreign cash builds local power, not outside control. Because growth without control is just dependency with a new name. Talk to me in the comment section. Is Ethiopia playing smart or giving away too much?